Alright, I'm all good. I'm good. Okay, so I did sort of kind of forget about that with, the Uzil. Yeah, that's the one. The Uzil in the medium circuit, where I fragged myself on an exploding mech. I mean, that is the one thing about Solaris. If you do die right at the end, but you came first, second, or third, you still win. But you do kind of lose your mech. Ah, boy. Oh, well, there was a, I don't think value was lost too much. So let's move on to the next mech, which is the Archer, which is a missile boat. Except in this case, it's a rocket boat. What they are, they're heavy rocket launchers with plenty of ammunition, and I've also put on a fair amount of heat sinks. Heavy rocket launchers are pretty much designed for Solaris. They do an insane amount of damage, and they have an extremely fast recycle rate, but that's capped off by the fact that they're unguided and they're heavy as all hell. And they also generate a lot of heat. Individually, the rockets don't generate a lot of heat, but if you fire them rapidly, as you'll see, then you can start having some issues.
Silesia is a beehive today as people scramble for the Coliseum. This is Duncan Fisher. This heavy match looks like a battle of powerhouses. Steiner's own Ellie Niels is on the field, and you can tell the home crowd is going crazy. But we have a rookie who has really made an impression here. He goes by Spectre, and many in the crowd are hoping he takes the victory. It should be one heck of a fight.
So, I mentioned about Feng Chang.
It's Solaris time.
What's my problem with her? Him? I don't know if it's male or female. The problem is that he's packing, I'm just going to go with she because, you know, it's a bitch. Packing a pair of T-bolts. T-bolts are the massive, fuck-off huge cruise missile ballistic weapons. You know, you use them as indirect fire support. That's why I want to fuck her up as quick as possible.
She's exploded into action this season. This is her third season, and not many people thought she could deliver the quality performance she's been doing recently.
Dude!
She's turned sluggishness into ice-cold action, and
awesome.
Her aim has gone off the charts. She just doesn't miss these days. She's definitely one of the key players.
Okay, so with heavy rocket launchers, they do have they have a very long range and a little bit of a ballistic arc, which makes them a little bit hard to use, and being non-guarded, they're a little bit hard to use at long range. But then, I mean, that shooting was awesome. And now I'm completely failing to hit this fucker.
Not all pilots do well in the field, then come to Solaris and do well for themselves. But this Spectre is really showing what transition is all about. 3 folks go home losers just because they underestimated this guy.
See that little bit of an arc there? I'm not too sure if they actually do area damage. I assume they do. Because I know when I tried out the Inferno version at one point. When firing at close range, I was actually overheating myself. And that's not working too bad. And as you also saw at that point, you fire them as fast as you can, like as fast as the reload rate allows you to, and you will overheat. It's pretty much guaranteed. So Feng Chang, she pairs a pack of Thunderbolts. She's very accurate with them. They not only...
a couple of years back said that most fans prefer the heavy fights. It really surprised some folks back then, because people sort of assumed assault class was the king. But it makes sense. You've got all the fancy toys. PPC. That's that pilot's 4th kill. Amazing.
Freaking PPC. It's the fact that they're very heavy weapons, they knock you around, and she's very accurate with them, and she goes for you all the time.
The rookie sensation Spectre has won on the sands again. This kid is dynamite and has broken the stranglehold of Steiner domination on their home arena. He seems pretty much unstoppable down here today. People are on their feet in the stands still hollering. This is Solaris at its best. I can just bet we're going to see more great things from Spectre this season. This is Duncan Fisher, live from the stands.
Heavy rocket launchers, always good times. They're kind of like the Long Tom, except nowhere near as heavy. And a little bit more tactically flexible. I mean, you don't need to worry about being right up close in their face and, you know, fragging yourself, which is always a problem. So there you go. That was all three of the heavy arenas. Again, they're exactly the same as, you know, light and medium. And actually, what I did establish is the fact that there are a couple of different versions of them. So for now, we're going to go on with a couple more other mechs. This is the only other one I built up, the Spitfire Lover. Reason is because it's loaded up with all of the Inferno SRMs. That thing is going to be overheating so many mechs. I'm hoping it'll be overheating them. Apparently SRM4s have got a good recycle rate, and are firing so many that even something like a Novacat, which has got a very good base heat sink level, that should be overheating. So other mechs I'll be trying out. Let's see if I gain the Cauldron Born in there. What else is there? The Marauder, I know. Argus and Thanatos XT. I've got a couple of designs you guys have recommended. What else we got? The Vulture 2. I've never used a Vulture 2, so that's going to be interesting. I think that's about it. So what I'm going to do is, last time I did all 9 matches. It was all 9 matches, back-to-back in one giant montage. This time though, because I've been informed about if you do the championship and then you go back to the heavy matches, Duncan Fisher will actually have some new lines. I've never done that before, so that's what I'm going to try and do. I'm going to do 6 heavy matches, right off the bat. They'll be in the montage you'll see in a second, and then we'll go on to the Assault, Champions, the Championship, and then we'll return back to the final 3 heavy and the final 3 assault matches, see if Duncan Fisher has anything new to say. So, without any further ado, allow me to transition directly into our montage.
The waiting is over, Solaris fans. This is Duncan Fisher reporting live, and boy do we have a slugfest in store for you. The great thing about this class is that they can pack all of the ordnance you know and love, and still poke around the battlefield. Some of the matches of the last week were real nail-biters. There have been a few surprises along the way, but everyone seems to be taking their game to another level. So sit back and enjoy some great Solaris fighting. It's time, Solaris fans. All it takes is one good shot. Another mech hits the ground. Not bad for a rookie. Kapow! That's it. Made it look easy. One more down. Look at them go. Man, I love this game. It has my favorite things. Mechs, big guns, and a whole lot of explosions. You know, my wife sometimes looks at me strangely. Duncan, she says, there's more to life than Solaris. Frankly, it's like she speaks another language. I mean, the words make sense individually, but put them together, and it's complete nonsense. Another mech down, this time to Spectre. That's his second of the match. Man, Spectre has got some good eyes. He certainly keeps nailing his shots tonight. 3 down, all because they've been in his crosshairs, which is a very dangerous place to be. This kid is unbelievable. That's 4 for Spectre today. Spectre, he's amazing. One of these days I'm gonna see if I can sneak back into the arena for a little bit. Yeah, it's been 10 years, but I still have what it takes. At least that's what every former Solaris jump to. Spectre has nailed another. That's 2 today. He's on a roll. That's 3 chalk marks for Spectre. The Mercs man was really looking to make it to the big time. Those mechs are packing some serious firepower. It doesn't get any better than this. It's game time, so sit down and watch the fireworks fly. You know what that means. pilots who are full of themselves. A lot of them know their green and really work hard to improve their skills. But once you start getting into the heavies, some pilots seem to wake up and think, hey, I'm the best. And it's no longer the bam, bam, bam. Spectre makes it look easy. Lots of moving, lots of shooting, but not much done. Lots of fun to watch, though. I swear, for a while there, it looked like some of the pilots got lost. It may sound dumb, but even in the Coliseum, you can get turned around. I once saw a guy do a hard turn right into a wall. He nailed another. Spectre is up to 4 this match. Just one man left. Every now and then, I like to step back and appreciate each fighter in a match. Sure, some pilots will never go that far. But you know what? Just being here, they are some of the best the inner sphere has to offer. Sure, being ranked at 100 is discouraging, but that can still make you one of the best. A clean shot when another mech is rubble. Kid is on a roll down there. That last guy just got hammered. I love watching those heavy mechs munch each other up. Good heavy pilots can nail anything in their sights inside a minute. Facing some of those people is like fighting a machine. You jink this way and that, and it doesn't matter. They just... does it again. I know some of the older fans that seem to think that the good old days are only behind them. This season is shaping up to be one that can't be ignored. All sorts of twists and turns along the way. Ouch, that one's gotta hurt. Looks like that's one mech for the trash heap. It's Solaris time now. 3 left and only 1 can walk home in their mech. Who's it gonna be? Bam, bam! 2 kills for Spectre. It's Spectre time. Spectre wins! Whatever his secret is, it keeps working, and he is wasting his competition. I heard that one pilot has been trying crazy voodoo curses to try and get an edge on the guy. Well, apparently he out-mojoed the voodoo to snag another victory. This is Duncan Fisher, wishing each of you well until next time.